What is up, guys? 10 games. 10 games. That's how long this nightmare lasted. Tonight, the A's finally slammed the brakes on the longest losing streak of the season. They didn't squeak by. They absolutely steamrolled the Nationals. JT Ginn. You can't say enough about JT Ginn. Carried a no-hitter into the 7th inning. Had actually one out in the 7th before settling for one of the most dominant performances we have seen from an A's starter all year, which isn't saying a whole lot. Meanwhile, the offense woke up like it's been saving every run from the last 10 games for one unforgettable night, hanging 15 runs on the Nationals with home runs, doubles, clutch hits, and relentless pressure from the first inning to the last. Was this simply one magical evening where we were simply due? Or did we just witness the turning point of this club that they desperately needed? We're breaking down every pitch, every big swing, and what this victory means for the road ahead. Grab your drinks, grab your pop, whatever your drink of choice is, and let's get settled in for last call. We've got a lot to talk about. Guys, wow. We got to actually watch a baseball game. We actually got to watch 9 innings tonight. You know, guys, it's just, it feels good. You know what's interesting about this game is they have it in them. They have that dog in them. Tonight, it looked like they just kind of had enough. I want to talk about Joshua Kuroda-Grauer a little bit later. How good is JKG? I tell you this much. He sure is going to be tough to get off the field. He can play multiple positions. He doesn't strike out. He hits for average. He play elite speed, elite defense, elite bat-to-ball skills. How good is JKG? And what is his future going to be like in an A's uniform? For once, guys, everything clicked. 15 runs, 13 hits. Soderstrom bomb. McNeil even had 3 hits. Wilson with the bomb. He had 3 hits. Soderstrom, 2 hits. Cortes with the bomb, 2 hits. But I think everybody knows the night was about JT Ginn. 6 1/3, 1 hit, 7 Ks. ERA down to 3.46. The guy's been pitching great all year. This isn't no new thing for JT Ginn. He's been unbelievable all year long. But finally, man, let's get into it, guys. The drought is finally over. Billy, Cortes is still an idiot. Why bring up Tommy Tanks and sit him the next game and pulling Ginn after only 82 pitches? Ginn looked pissed off. Bill, not tonight. We'll have plenty of nights where we put Cortes and everybody on the hot seat. But tonight, let's just, it's been a while, man. Come on. You know that, Billy. You know that. Tonight, let's enjoy this one. Let's enjoy this one. Hey, I don't know how many more of these we're going to get. So let's enjoy this one. It's nice to see they had some grit in them. It's nice to see they jumped all over the Nationals in the first inning. It's a good win. It does make you think because they have it in them, right? You saw that tonight. It's a good win. Defensively, they were great. Walton made a great play. What was in the sixth inning? No, it was the first out of the seventh. A diving play in the hole before the no-hitter ended. Or was that in the sixth? Sixth or seventh? And then early in the game, I want to say the second or third inning, Joshua Kuroda-Grauer with a diving play in short left field. That's a good win. Good for them. JJ, season's back on. I don't know. You know what's crazy about this AL West? Listen. What's crazy about this AL West is you simply don't know. Is this going to be a change? Probably not. But it keeps us watching it. It keeps us watching games that mean something. And I forgot to update the A's record. Shame on me. 42-56. Still 8 games back, though. Everyone else's record's the same. Rangers won today, beat the Braves by 1. Nasty. Mariners beat the Giants by 1 in extras. Astros lost. Angels lost. A's won. 8 games back still, guys. Guys, if you think about it, pick up 1 game every 2 weeks. The question is, do we have the horses to do so? We saw that we have that athleticism, that type of offense tonight. It was on full display. Jacob Wilson looked like an all-star. Looked like his form from last year. I agree with playing Tommy White, but I actually like Hotse pulling Ginn. What's up, Andrew? Listen, I'm all right. I'm all right. Our day. Bolte should have played. Guys, I hear you. We just lost 17. We lost 17-20. We've been doing that every night. Who should have played? What Kotze did wrong? What they didn't do wrong? I hear you. I get it. Not tonight. Not tonight, fellas. I'm going to enjoy this one. I'm going to enjoy it. You guys want to complain? Hey, I'll read the comments, obviously. And I'll disagree tonight. But, finally, man. Hey, I finally got to watch a full ball game. Jeff McNeil, 3 hits, huh? BBQ? The A's cast talked about Wilson getting it all started with his first pitch home run, but Ginn really set the table, striking out the side in the first. We've seen the way he carries himself. That's huge. Yeah, Andrew, you got to look at both sides right there, offensively and on the pitching side of things, and defensively as well. You look at that play Joshua Kuroda-Grauer made. That was a huge play. That was a huge play. Because he walked a couple batters in that particular inning as well. But the at-bats they had were great. Wilson was aggressive. Soderstrom, big hit. Cortes, a gapper. Kuroda-Grauer, line drive down the right field line. Heim stays hot. And then Butler, 0 for 4. But hey, BBQ, JKG's definitely been a bright spot. Yeah, JKG's good. He's real good. I don't know how JKG can't be in your starting lineup every single day. Now, the future, the way he's playing. 1 for 4 today. 2 RBIs. He's at 415. The guy's ridiculous. To your guys' point, too, though, as well. Yeah, I agree. If you're going to bring up Tommy White, he needs to be in the lineup. Same with Bolte. But we'll take it. We'll take it. I get it, guys. I get it. This is I don't think tonight's win's a answer to anything, but it sure feels good. It sure feels good. Andrew, 100%, especially with the game Ginn plays. In my eyes, if I'm a player, I want to play for that dude and get him run to sport. He's just a dog. You said it right there, Andrew. Absolutely. He's just a dog. You see that in Ginn, right? He is just a dog. And I love the way he shows emotion on the mound. Me as well. Yeah, me as well. Hobbs, I think they hit Sody on purpose. The pitch started 3 feet to the left of him, and the release, Shea had his back. Guys, tonight we're going to take it. Tonight we're taking the win. They could have, Hobbs. Probably. You're probably right. I mean, at that point, man, it was just like, hey, listen, all I know is it was the 6th inning, and I was still watching a game. I was ecstatic. I mean, usually it's like 4th inning, and it's like game over. So today felt good, guys. Today was a good win. I was surprised they said Clark was only a few weeks away from coming back. I mean, what are you going to do with these guys, Ash? Right? I mean, what are you going to do with these guys? I mean, it's really I don't want to get on the negative side of things, but I mean, this roster makeup is really screwed up. They got to move some guys at the deadline. You know, but right now, when you look at this outfield, you obviously have Soderstrom who's going to be cemented and left, but everybody else is we have a bunch of okay players that we think might be good, but we don't know really which player is going to be good. You know what I mean? Like Bolte, I've said his ceiling could be like a 40-40 guy, 30-30 guy. But he hasn't been, he hasn't really been that guy. Defensively, a little shady. We know what Lawrence Butler is. He's bad. Carlos Cortes, right? Denzel Clark. A bunch of guys that are just guys. All these guys, it's like, okay, I'm like intrigued by Denzel Clark. I want to see him. But like for who? I want to see Carlos Cortes. I want to see Henry Bolte. I don't want to see Lawrence Butler. It's interesting. It's interesting. What's up, Andrew? 100%. They have to move on from one of these guys at the deadline, get an abundance of mediocre outfielders and role players. Yeah, right? That's what it is. Like Major League Baseball players. When you think of Carlos Cortes, he's a Major League hitter. And Carlos Cortes, you can legitimately say, is a left-handed hitter for a championship team that comes off the bench, right? He's not starting for a championship team, but he's a bench player. He comes off the bench for a championship team. Henry Bolte, I think you got to play him. I don't know what you do with Lawrence Butler. I mean, what a screwed up deal. I mean, he's getting worse. Yeah, I mean, guys, I'm starting to see your point, RD, with regard to Tommy White. Like, why is Jeff McNeil playing over Tommy White? Granted, Jeff McNeil had a great day, 3 for 5, but are we still chasing wins? I hope so. But McNeil also got those hits when the game was kind of already decided. He was 0 for 2 his first 2 at-bats. And he got 3 for 3 last 3 at-bats, and that was it. Andrew, I had an interesting 4-teamer for you today. So this is what I played. I played a 4-teamer. Here was my 4-teamer, guys. Check this out. You're going to get a kick out of this one. Lyle, under 1.5 hits. 1.5 hits. Under 1.5 hits plus runs plus RBIs. Dylan Cruz, under 1.5 hits plus runs plus RBIs. Jeff McNeil, over 1.5 hits plus runs plus RBIs. And Kybert Reese, under 1.5 hits plus runs plus RBIs. Now, he got his first. Now, that paid 13-1. Reese got his first hit. It's 7th inning. I take an early payout for like 6-1. And he got a second hit in the 9th. I would have lost if I didn't take the early payout. A little nutty. In my opinion, we need to trade away Cortes or Colby, Heim, and maybe Shea. Asher, you're preaching to the choir. 1000% agree with you. You're absolutely right. I don't care what we get in return, as long as we get some sort of asset. Yes. We got a bunch of guys that are okay. We got a bunch of guys that can fit a role, a minor role for another team. I think Shea needs to go, guys. I hate to say it. I love Shea Langeliers. But when you think about this future of the team, there's no one at the lower level. I was glad Jay Willie set the tone, even with Kurtz and Rooker in the lineup. True leadership is missing. We need one. Yeah. Good call, my A's. It was nice to see Willie do that. It was nice to see Willie set the tone. He looked like the old Willie. He's batting .288. You look at Willie's season, and even with him being hurt, he's actually having a pretty good year. He's going to hit close to 300. His defense is a lot better than it was last year. The power hasn't been there. He's been hurt. That's part of the reason there as well. But 288, 5 homers, 28 RBIs, 722 OPS. It's kind of what we expected from Wilson. I don't think we're going to get much more than that from Wilson. He's going to hit around 300 every year. He's a Luis Ariz better defender. Wow, that's a wild play. Yeah, good for you on, yes, 13-1 on that great odds. I'm assuming that McNeil leg was plus. They were all plus. They were all plus. All 4 of them were plus. McNeil was the one I was worried about because you look at most of them was over 2.5. Gave you slightly plus. So, and I'll be honest with you, I just went for the odds on it. If the players landed there, good. But yeah, shit. Can you imagine taking that to the 9th, sweating around all that, and fuck. Shea for Seth Hernandez. They won't do that. They're not going to do that. BBQ. I like the idea, though. They won't do that. At this point, you got to think Wilson is playing through an injury. Hope it's not too bad. I hope not. I hope they're not doing that to the kid. But JT Ginn's no-hit bid. That was getting kind of exciting, guys. It kind of stuck up on you a little bit. And you obviously kind of watch it, but on the 5th inning, I was like, ooh, maybe. And then Walton made that play at second in the hole. That was nutty. I tell you, once he made that play in the hole at second, I was going nuts. It was actually fun watching a game again. It's been a while. And at that point, I was like, this would be fitting. A's lose 10 in a row, and how we snap it. is on a no-hitter. I want to see what play. What's his name made that? Struck out swinging. Yeah, that was the first out in the 7th when CJ Abrams hit a ball in the hole and Walton dived. Hell of a play. Hell of a play. And then next hitter was what's his name? With a base hit up the middle. Ruiz. Who won't? You mean for Hernandez? The Pirates, right? Who's Hernandez with? Yeah, Pirates. I don't think the Pirates will do that move. You're going to give up one of the best prospects in all of baseball? Sixth overall? No way they do that. No way they do that. The guy's 6-1. No way they do that. No shot, dude. 20 years old. The guy's dominating. Hell no, BBQ. Nope. Like, it would take, like, I don't think, I think Seth Hernandez is untradeable. I don't even think Leo DeVries and Shea Langeliers get Seth Hernandez. Really looking at Mason Edwards. Yeah, NC2A pitcher of the year. Should be interesting to see what he brings. But for once, guys, everything clicked. And it wasn't one of those games where it wasn't one of those games where, you know how the A's always, it's like, they've had so many of those games where they put up a 5 spot in the first. And then the game kind of just keeps on going. Before you know it, it's 5-2, and like 5-3, like 5-4. And before you know it, the bullpen's doing their things. Soderstrom, big 2-run homer in the 6th. And what started that too was McNeil legging out that infield hit. Soderstrom's been cooking as of late as well. The question is, can we get any momentum after this? JKG, 7 multi-hit games. It's 12 of 14 games. Yeah, 413. Yeah. Absolutely. He's been phenomenal. Defensively too, Hobbs. Defensively as well. I hear Padres fans asking for Connor Griffith. If you're the Padres, you got to make that move. When you're in contention, first guy to go is the closer. Padres 14 games out of it. I mean, they're in a rough league. 14, they're 48-50. 14 out. Shit, they in the AL West, they're probably running away with it. They're in the wrong side of it. They won 15-1 because they're about to win the next 15-16. I love it, JJ. I love it. Hey, you know what, guys? Here's the deal. Tomorrow's going to be a little bit more interesting. It'll be a lot more fun watching tomorrow's game coming off today's win. That's for sure. Who do we got on the bump tomorrow, guys? I'm almost scared to check. We're all a little bit happier, except Bill. Bill's pissed. RD is not happy Butler played and Tommy White didn't. I get it. Oh, shit. Shit. Jacob Lopez tomorrow. Wow. Against their ace. Foster Griffin. Foster Griffin. 10-2. 2.77 ERA. He's it. I forgot about Foster Griffin. Uh-oh. I mean, can we pull off tomorrow's win, guys? Jacob Lopez, huh? I mean, I don't know what I'm talking about. I was high on Jacob Lopez coming into the year. Foster Griffin has had this breakout year. He was the first round pick of the Royals in 2014. He literally hasn't done jack. Pitched his MLB debut, looked to be in 2020. He pitched an inning and a 2/3. He pitched 6 and a third innings in 2022. And this year, all of a sudden, 110 innings, 10-2, 2.77 ERA. He has struck out 109. I remember his numbers and what he was doing, but I forgot where he came from. Well, with all the offense clicking tonight, I was really happy we'd see Butler join the fun and show some life on offense. His fall off needs to be studied. Very upsetting. Yeah. RD Lopez. Yeah, Lopez. Andrew Lopez tomorrow. All good. Let's just enjoy tonight. RD's happy. Hopefully tomorrow. No, I agree with you though, RD. You got to go Tommy White every night. You got to go Tommy White. You know, is this going to be a situation where Tommy White just starts playing against lefties? Because tomorrow's going to be another situation where tomorrow's lineup is going to be very interesting. No, he will be in the lineup. So Foster Griffin's a left-hander. I'm sorry. He's going to be in the lineup tomorrow. So McNeil's back on the bench, but it was a good win, guys. We stay 8 games back. I'm telling you guys, we're not out of this thing yet. We saw something tonight. We saw a little guts from this team. We saw a little attitude. I'm trying not to get excited and over hyped about one win, especially when you're 4-17 in 21 games and it's first win in 10 games we've won. It's like, hey, the thing is they sure look good doing it. But when I thought, like, can they make a run in the second half? This was the kind of the type of team I imagined. Like a JKG batting in that 4-hole, athletic, fast, quick. Wilson, Soderstrom, Cortes. It looks good. It sounds good when it's actually executing, but we haven't seen this in a long time. And obviously, Ginn was Ginn tonight. I don't know, guys. I really don't, man. Was talking with Straight A's earlier, and we talked about how the Red Sox is a great fit for Shea trade. Would love to get a right-handed pitcher. Anybody. I think we on a Shea trade, what would be my expectations is 2 top 10s. 2 top 10 arms. Say Shea and Heim are gone in 2 weeks. Who's catching? I only think of the Marlins or look for a guy named. I've been pretty darn good as of late as far as prospects. I was on JKG a year and a half ago when he first got brought up to high A Lansing, and I was on this guy as well, Cole Kahn. Keep your eye on Cole Kahn. I did a big thing on him last year when he was still with high A. Cole Kahn's a 12th round pick out of Illinois, Chicago. Fast. It's like 30-something stolen bases this year, I want to say. Somewhere in that range, maybe 20-something. Switch hitting catcher. Good bat to ball. Good leader. Good culture guy. Is he going to be your catcher of the future? No. Like, think of him like a Willie MacGyver on steroids. If you know what I mean. Like, that team guy, all in for each other, that underdog type of story, but better. But better. I think he's going to be one. I mean, we're not going to have our catcher of the future this year if we trade Heim or Langeliers. Or at the same time, same thing, if we don't re-sign Heim, which is something I don't think we'll do. Look for a guy, Cole Kahn. I was on him last year. If PBQ's still around, he's going to laugh at this one. So Cole Kahn, I'm following him, and this guy starts in high A Lansing, like his first 12 games. He's batting like 470, crushing it. I did the piece on him. He has one hit in his next like 40 at bats. I'm like, dude, I am just the absolute mushes of mush. But look for Cole Kahn. Another guy, Davis Diaz in Midland, can play catcher from Vanderbilt, 7th round pick. There's a couple guys. No, I would say specialty catchers, right? It's a bunch of guys that can play different positions and they can catch too. And Davis Diaz is one of those guys. In AAA, no. We saw what came up. Brian Servin. Yikes. AA, your guy's Cole Kahn. In high A Lansing, you got Dylan Feen, still young. There's another kid. I got to follow what he's doing. I didn't follow what he's doing this year. Tim Fitzgerald was telling me about it, and Jesse Goldberg Strassler. Let me get you his name. I started following him when he first got called up, and he was killing it. And when I noticed that he was killing it, they talked about him. Hang on a second. Let me get you his name. I'm going to get you his name. 1 second. This one's on my mind. And I don't know what he's done in the last week, though. That's the whole thing. So probably my luck. He started off on fire and is not doing anything. But let me get you his name. I'm going to get you his name because I'm cool like that. Where is he? Is that him? Ramon Landiata from Venezuela. They picked him up in 2023. 20 years old. Let me give you his numbers, because like I said, when I started following him, he was crushing it. And then Timmy Fitzgerald and Jesse Goldberg Strassler started talking about him. I'm like, all right. And I haven't followed him since. 321, 120, 31 at bats, 23 runs, 42 hits, 6 bombs, 28 RBIs. Yeah, that's the guy. 934 OPS in low A Stockton. Both Fitzgerald and Strassler said to keep an eye on him. They said they like him as about as high as any other catcher. Ramon Landiata. I'm going to write it down for you guys. Hang on. Come on. There he is. Write his name down, guys. Stockton. He's with the Porsche right now, crushing it. And those on audio, RAMONLANDAETA. Guys, listen to me on prospects. I call every single one of them. JKG called like 2 years ago. Anybody else? Watch for this guy. Cole Khan, though, to answer your question. RD. I'm sure the clubhouse has to think D just shit canned a guy that's been there 25 years. Nobody's safe. Hey, dude, listen, RD. No one should be proud of that canning. That was overdue. I mean, I don't think. Yeah, it's like one of those things. Like, hey, finally. It's like after a while. I mean, the guy's stealing checks for 25 years. Sooner or later, it's going to get canned. I mean, I don't think anyone's terrified by that move. It's like, hey, no one else can just steal checks. And that's what was going on with Emo. He was just stealing checks every single day. Stop. I mean, I don't think that was any type of organizational confidence move. That was an overdue move. It's nothing proud about that. But yeah, it was good to see they actually made a move. But they got a long way to go with regard to that. That's for sure. But guy was stealing. I mean, if I'm working at a place for 10 years and I'm stealing checks for 10 years, eventually they're going to can me. So, but it is what I'm sure he's doing fine. Let's get tomorrow's win, guys. Let's get tomorrow's win. I don't think they're going to really make any moves, RD, until Vegas. I think that's the whole focus on it, which I get. I understand. But with that being said as well, it feels like they're not really in. There's no sense of urgency for this year or next year. And it felt like that in the offseason as well. I still missed Anyway, guys, hey, appreciate you guys tuning in. Good win, fellas. I just wanted to jump on tonight. We got it done. Congratulations. JT, again, what a performance. You know, he's really starting to solidify himself into, well, right now, the ace of the staff, which isn't saying a whole lot. I'd like to see a guy like Jack Perkins etch himself in that rotation as well. It's a good opportunity for him. Is he going to get that opportunity first and foremost? But let's start playing the young guys. Let's start playing your Boltes and your Tommy Whites every single day. They've done a bad job with the call-ups this year. Awful. Aussie Athletic, no. No, sir. Thank you. Thank you, my friend. Appreciate you guys cruising by, guys. Me and Straight A is probably going to have one of our little debates coming up as far as what makes a winning organization. What makes a manager successful in baseball? Is it strictly wins and losses? Is coaching / managing do they get too much credit for winning and too much blame for losing, etc.? So look for that soon. I'm not sure when, but soon. Trending. Mia and Soph. They were awesome. Did you guys check out their episode? Awesome job they did. Faithful Few's been around. Should be interesting what they say. All on green. Robbie's classic. I'm hoping for a Bigfoot sighting. And Big Stud makes his Ali-like return. Look for Moneyball and Money Lines to have a new show next week, new format. That'll be exciting. Missing Budget Baseball. Missing Budget Baseball a little bit. Come on, Budget Baseball. Missing you guys. Really missing the weekend walk-off. The Lab's coming. Some good shows coming on the network, guys. Be sure you tune in. And as always, guys, I appreciate you. I really do, from the bottom of my heart. Thank you so much. Thanks for being a part of this. And I'll see you guys again soon. Habit Hunter. Well, how can I miss Habit Hunter? My man, Timmy Burns. Yes. Take care, guys.